If I was dead and you guys wanted to survive and you wanted to eat me, by all means, I totally understand. I would want you guys to survive and have a beautiful life.
What dates are you on, David?
How do you make out? That's what I want to know.
Janko here, he does the fake stage prank videos. In my opinion, bullshit.
Why do you always
You
do
always
this,
have to go
bro?
after
I don't even
somebody.
know the guy.
Bryce Hall reveals why he wants to fight Deji next.
Holding a cigarette, smoking. She's like, shut up, you fucking bitch.
I don't want to be the guy that's like siding with them, but I've been punched in the face for mouthing off. Immediately after getting punched in the face, I adjust my attitude. Turns out words don't hurt, fucking fists do. Oh, big news, big news. Before we start this show, the show is happening 1 week from today's episode. This Thursday, November 9th, we are having the live George Janko show. We're going to open up with some stand-up, and then we're going to kick some nice booty on stage. You're not going to want to miss it. Bring your family and friends. I promise you guys, this is something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. I would love for you guys to be there so I could be there in my mind forever. Get your tickets right now before it's too late. Link is in the description. Hurry up. And by the way, happy Halloween, because this is the Halloween episode. So enjoy today's episode. It's very chaotic. Probably should have never even been uploaded. It was actually a mess. To be honest, I don't even think we should have been here. Somebody's getting fired today. Somebody. Love you guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. Please forgive me. Right off the rip. Please forgive me. Today's going to be a little tricky for me. I'm trying to better myself, plan for my future, and I'm reducing things in my life that may cause me harm in the future. And one of them I'm working on is reducing my intake with marijuana. Now, marijuana has never actually caused any problems in my life now. So if you guys are smoking weed and you're like, well, marijuana doesn't affect me, it might not affect you now. And so I just want to plan for my future, me being maybe a husband, a father, something in the future. I want to make sure that I'm not addicted to something. This day right now is like a really bad crash for me. So I just wanted to apologize for kind of my energy, and I don't want anybody to think I'm upset or I'm going through things. I'm actually better than ever. I'm just correcting myself. Other than that, let's just get right into the show. And since we've talking about kind of down news, I just want to get right into it. Matthew Perry.
Horrible.
Rest in peace.
Matthew Perry.
So sad.
Heartbreaking.
Legend.
Matthew Perry meant a lot to me, guys. And I mean this, I don't think I've ever cried over a celebrity's passing. I've never met the man, but I know so much about the man. Growing up, I didn't have the best luck making friends. And so when I used to watch Friends, because my Middle Eastern my parents are like, please watch, if you don't have friends, watch Friends. And then like, I would sit there and I'd watch Friends every day. And, the day could be like shit. And I would come home and I would watch my friends.
Like a second family, almost.
And it crushes me, man, because I never got the chance to thank him for all those nights that I needed him. And to be honest, it's art like that makes me want to be in this field. I want to be able to take away people's pain from their day. There's a lot of stuff that's going on right now that breaks my heart. But I'm praying that we all could kind of be like-minded and realize that none of this is the answer, that we should be like, as cheesy as it sounds, a Friends episode. There's a lot of bad things that are happening, but joy and laughter could turn the situation around. And I kind of wanted to spend just the opening just talking about like your favorite episode from Friends, just to celebrate his life.
Maybe start with somebody else.
Have you not watched Friends?
Well,
Have you not watched Friends?
No, Monica, right?
What?
She was the only cast member that didn't win an Emmy.
Look at you.
And she
really?
never even got nominated.
I know her.
That sucks.
Best Friends episode.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just jump into this because, like, do you
I'll
watch?
be honest, I've never seen the show, but
Are you fucking
never
kidding?
watched the show?
Are you serious, bro?
I've never seen the show. I grew up watching
some
like
respect.
SpongeBob and like Ed, Edd and Eddy and like other things.
Pokemon?
Oh.
Not really Pokemon. There's a lot of dark undertones of Pokemon that people don't know about.
Dude,
But,
I watched. My parents let me
True.
watch Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then they took it away from me the next day because they said
Next what? The next what? What was the next?
Pokemon affected me a little bit. No, they said it was too violent.
They're
Swear to
cartoon
God.
aliens.
Hey, no, but then listen, they also let me watch like an animated dinosaur movie. The next day, I went to preschool and punched a kid,
No way.
and I wanted to watch it again the next time. They said no. Yeah,
How do we know that you like
right.
punched that kid because of the dinosaur?
because that's the only time I've punched someone in my entire life.
Were you just like aggravated that they're extinct now?
The
or-
T-Rexes and shit were just like on it, bro. They were just like mean and like they ran shit, and I was like, That's
Ran
dope.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
You're
so
killing me,
I
bro.
went to preschool and laid the hammer, and got in trouble.
Sometimes you just gotta punch people in the fucking face.
Have you ever been punched
so I'm
in the
proud
face?
of you.
How did
You
we
know-
get here, bro?
Well, no, I actually have a segue for this.
This is good. This is really
I have
good.
How is this a segue?
Did you guys see Jack Doherty's security guard at the Halloween party?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm gonna get a lot of smoke for saying this, but dude, it might be from like the fact that I was raised with a lot of people from Chicago, bro. You don't talk to somebody that much bigger than you with that much attitude, bro. Like here's the thing, bro. Like people forget that you could get smacked up. Let me tell you
We're
why
missing
I don't
some
go
context
around.
here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, please.
Wait, what are you
Okay.
talking
I'm
about?
very lost.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The
We don't-
video.
we
You guys
don't
are
know
talking
what
about a
happened.
video.
I
We
know.
don't
I'm
know
talking
what
about the video of the guy getting knocked out.
What
You never
happened?
watched this video?
No.
I haven't watched it.
No idea.
I thought you were segueing it because you knew what the fuck was
No,
happening.
no idea.
Wait, so you punching a random kid after watching a dinosaur is just set up naturally?
Yeah, I was just talking about that. And then I was
was-
like, have you been punched in the face?
And then I was like, "Did you guys see the video of Jack?"
I know where it
Doherty's-
went. Okay, why don't we just do the explaining of the fucking... Not the best episode today, guys. Not the best episode.
Did you guys see the video?
No, dude, don't
God
go back.
Damn it.
Just
Oh.
fucking explain the video.
Okay, all right. So for those of you guys who may have not seen the video, basically Jack Doherty was a very popular creator.
Okay, also, what does he do?
I don't know. He does like the fake like stage prank videos where it's all like, in my opinion, bullshit. But he
Whoa.
does.
Fucking dude, why
I'm
do you
sorry, I'm
always
sorry, I'm
do
sorry. You
always have to
this,
go
bro?
after
I don't even
somebody.
know the guy.
Guess it
I'm
back.
gonna get a DM from
What's
him.
his
Why
name?
are you starting shit?
Let me try it again. I
No,
got
just
this.
go. We're
All
keeping
right,
it.
so no, so this guy Jack Doherty, he's actually a very successful young guy. He's doing great.
You know, we kept the first part, so now it just looks like you were talking
Oh my
shit, and then now you're like, but whatever. Go ahead, please.
I'm not scared of him. I am scared of his security guard. But basically, he has a security guard. He went to a party. He really wanted Corinna Kampf. Sorry.
She was in that video.
Yeah, so basically, the background story is Jack Doherty went up to Corinna at this Halloween party and was like, "Yo, I really want to have you on one of my videos." And Corinna was like, "No." And what did Jack say? He basically was like, "You're a whore." And so, yeah,
Because she said no?
yeah, he was just like, "Fuck you."
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
it's super rude.
It's not
And
looking
so-
great for them right now.
And so Jack, I don't know why he had this security guard. This guy's like 12 feet tall,
I've seen this video.
700 pounds, like crazy scary guy. But one of Corinna's friends, who apparently is a lawyer, tried to back her up and was like, "Yo, like, stop being an asshole."
Wait. The guy that got smacked up was a
Was
lawyer.
a lawyer, bro.
Well, it's past tense. He died, actually. He's not even here anymore.
I don't know if I'd make those
Wait,
jokes.
so then the security guard smacked Corinna's friend slash lawyer?
It wasn't a smack. It was
Yes.
like a full blown like.
It was like a
bro.
video
He
game
cocked.
punch.
He looked like a pitcher at the mount. The
Yeah.
way he like cocked back and blew. Here's the thing, bro. That lawyer should have known. You know what I mean? You don't like. Here's the thing, dude. Like, I know what that guy did was not right, but not right doesn't always happen in real life. Especially if you're at a party, there's drinking, and you're getting mouthy, bro. Like,
And there's a bunch of cameras
Tommy,
on.
stop.
Wait, so was the lawyer getting mouthy directly with the security guard or with Jack?
The lawyer wasn't even getting mouthy. He was just like,
No,
"Can
yeah,
you
it
guys?"
was.
Whatever. He was like, "Can you guys
He
like
told
walk
him, he's
away?"
like, keep moving. That's why the guy's like,
Yeah.
yo, listen, bro. Again, I don't want to be the guy that's like siding with them, but like, I've been punched in the face for mouthing off. And
Yeah.
immediately after I getting punched in the face, you know what I do? I adjust my attitude moving forward. I go, wow, that's an outcome that could come. I didn't know that. Okay. It turns out words don't hurt. Fucking fists do.
Especially this guy's fist.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
They were
But hey,
big.
hey, that lawyer got up real quick though, bro.
He did, because when he fell, his head, thank God, it didn't hit the concrete.
It did.
It hit
It
some.
did. It
No,
hit
but there was
the-
something on the floor that protected his head.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
was
pillow
his
there.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fucking bad, bro. And like, that's not cool. You can't be.
Damn.
Wait, whose side are you on?
I'm not on the security guard side, because you don't. He's
I
a
am.
He
security
Just
could
in case
have
I see
killed
him in
him.
person.
That dude could
But
have
Jack
died.
called Corinna. It just sucks that Jack called Corinna a whore for saying no to something that she has every right to say no to, and then her friend obviously defends her and be like, "Yo, don't call my friend a whore."
Yeah.
And then what? And they get smacked up because of that? Like, come on,
No,
Jack,
no,
you
no,
can
no, no,
He gets back.
get
up.
out of here.
He got sent back to a different fucking time. Like, my boy got punched up.
Yeah, it was in but dude, whew, I don't know what it is about it, dude. But like when I see some dude get laid out, immediately, I don't condone this, but I definitely send it to at least 15 of my friends. Dude, the way his head snapped back, I was like, oh, your Halloween costume's a Pez head. Okay.
Oh,
Because you
my.
just dispensed something, my guy. I don't know what the fuck that was, but he went, and then
He's got
Corinna's
little
like,
candies
"What?"
coming out of his mouth.
Dude, what I love is when white girls are in the middle of a fight. What That's always the thing you hear. What is wrong with you? Are you crazy? And then like,
Yeah.
what did he say?
They're
right
really
after?
good at that.
Yeah, thank you. And then he says, what did he say after? He goes, the most gangster thing you can say. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Line them up one by one.
That's what the security guard said?
Gangster,
Basically
bro.
what he said.
So is he? He's getting charged, right?
Bro, he
The security
punched a
guard?
lawyer, dog. Like he's done so. The dude's a criminal, and this is not the first time he's done it.
Well, here's the thing. I've met that guy many times. That
Really?
guy's one of the nicest dudes.
No
Oh.
way.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the nicest
Well,
dudes.
clearly he has some
Wow.
attitude problems.
Hey, hang back. Hang back on that one.
Yeah.
Hang back. Sorry, big guy. She doesn't even really know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who Jack
Hey,
is.
babe, do me a favor. Say he's a cool guy. Okay?
The security guard?
Yes. The lawyer can't do anything to us. The big guy can. And I don't know if you realize this. He doesn't like disrespect.
Boo Jack for calling Karina a whore.
Yeah, but same team.
That's how I feel.
Listen, I'm on team security guard. Sheerly on the fact
Nah.
of my own safety.
Nah.
Bro, at the end of the day, if you're a security guard, you're supposed to be de-escalating situations, not punching
In my defense,
people.
he definitely did Nobody was saying anything else after that.
If you're so tough shit, this is what you
Babe,
do.
hang fucking back, bro.
This is what you do.
Hang back. What are you trying to do with me, bro?
Get him, Bell.
You know, you
Get 'em.
tell them stop, relax. I'm bigger than you. Relax. Shh, shh, shh. You know, if you're like trying to like control the situation and you're like, hey, I'm being serious, and then maybe the lawyer would be like, oh, you know what? This guy's way bigger than me. I'm not gonna talk off to him because he could punch me in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it some. Anyways,
Leave a comment on how you guys feel about it. I do feel like the security guard was wrong. All joking aside, he was wrong.
Yeah.
But my God, was
And I hope
this
that guy's
right
okay.
good. What? Sorry?
I hope that guy's.
All right, what else do we got?
Well, speaking of fights, do you guys watch the Ngannou and Fury fight that went down?
The
this past
robbery?
weekend? Yeah.
Damn.
I like Tyson, man.
Is that what you think happened? You think...
I didn't watch the fight.
Oh, okay.
So I can't really give my opinion.
Did anyone watch the fight?
No, I don't need to watch the fight. Not one person that I've ever heard talk about the fight said that Tyson won. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one person.
Really?
I haven't seen one.
that-
They said it was
Damn.
like the worst robbery ever. I haven't watched the fight though, so I can't really give my opinion. Did you guys watch the fight?
Benson-
I watched it.
Oh, good. Tell us about
Ngannou in the third round knocked down Fury. So we got the knockdown point.
We've all seen that clip.
You saw the clip, and then later in the fight, Fury threw an elbow and actually like got him with the elbow, but the referee didn't say anything about it. And so I think people were just like, he got the knockdown. Like there's other things that are not supposed to be happening.
Some
that are
misconduct.
happening. Yeah, misconduct.
He
And so-
KSI'd him.
Yeah, basically.
There's been some controversial.
Hey.
Fights,
By the
damn.
way, KSI posted something the other day that like really kind of like took me back a little bit. His post is like came a long way from being a gamer. Bro, I forgot he was a gamer.
That's how I knew him.
valid.
I didn't even know about Sidemen. I just remember
Really?
always seeing his gaming stuff online because I used to just watch like Call of Duty content and all that gaming stuff. And KSI was like just a kid in his room that was just churning out content.
I
left
did-
was he
and
live
right.
streaming?
No, just reactions and like.
I never
him
watched those. I
talking.
only watched him when he started making music. So
Yeah.
like I only know him from being a musician, and then I know him from being a boxer.
He just always had that headset on, that iconic headset,
Just
and just
in his bedroom making
at his
videos.
desk.
good
Yeah.
for
Playing
him,
video
bro.
games, yeah.
Whoa, that's a cool ass legacy. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
I really get it now. Isn't that like it's tatted on him, right?
What,
Legacy.
Legacy? Probably.
I get it now. Good for you, KSI.
Yeah.
Damn.
Also, secretly, sweetest guy you'll ever meet. Like a really nice guy.
I love his laugh.
He's a nice guy.
You guys are so. I love his laugh.
No, he's
I
a
wanna
good
kick it
guy.
with him.
Every
He
time I
seems
watch
really
him or
cool.
Deji, I always root for them. I want them to win. Except for when I was with Logan and he was fighting Logan. Then I was like, boo, lost 10 grand on that fight. But whatever.
Do you see the Deji Bryce Hall
What?
potential fight?
Is
Are they
it bare,
beefing?
bare knuckle?
I don't
not
think so.
bare
I just
knuckles.
they seemed like they were homies, like they were cool about it, but they did like a little face off behind scenes.
You know what's cool? It's getting so popular now that we don't even need the beefs. We're just kind of like fight. We don't even care.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bryce Hall reveals why he wants to fight KSI's brother Deji next.
That's so disrespectful that they just say KSI's
Yeah, wait,
brother.
what?
Fuck
I
all that.
didn't
You
s-
know
I'm
what?
reading text here.
Rephrase that and make it correct, please.
Bryce Hall reveals why he wants to fight Deji next.
I would love to watch that. I'm friends with Bryce. I'm closer to Bryce, but I also do talk to Deji. I think he's a cool kid.
Do you think that'll be a good fight?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really watched both of them as boxers too much.
Deji won his last fight pretty convincingly, right?
But
Wasn't
dude, Bryce Hall went into bare knuckle. Like,
Yeah,
dude, that's
but-
just so much cooler, dude. It's, like
it's
a
so much cooler,
friggin'
but
bare
I just
knuckles.
like it's interesting. I wonder because Bryce Hall won his bare knuckle,
Yeah.
which is like that's really impressive. But when he gets back into a boxing ring and he has gloves on again, do you think he can mount up to Deji? Because I don't know.
Let's
It's
not
like an
forget that
interesting-
Deji fought Mayweather.
Really?
Yeah. Let's not forget
forgot
that the
about that,
two
bro.
YouTube boxers in this space, I mean, obviously LP and then Deji, out of anybody,
I forgot about
has
that.
fought Floyd Mayweather.
I know, but he didn't do great, bro.
He didn't do, he got slapped the fuck up.
He kind of looked like that Corinna's lawyer, actually.
Oh, no. Well, hopefully it's not a dodgy fight.
That,
What? I can't think today, dude. I can't form thoughts.
It's so
I
funny.
can't
That
form thoughts, bro. It's bad.
you should smoke weed.
Why are you crying, dude?
I was thinking about something. I was gonna say.
What were you thinking about that you're crying about, bro?
I was gonna say speaking like. Gonna get into my thing, but that would be such a bad transition. I'm not gonna use it because that's
I'm not gonna use that.
all right.
All right, go.
Am I good?
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Okay. We'll just beep out everything he just said because I just like not for us, for
It
him.
wasn't.
You know
it
what I mean?
wasn't that bad. It's
No.
just where the fuck did that come
But like,
from?
why were you crying? That still
'cause
didn't answer why
I
you were
don't
crying.
know. I was trying to think of a segue between Deji and Cenat, and I was like, what do they have in common? And then my mind.
Why
went to-
are you crying though?
I don't know, bro. Do we want to? I got some issues, bro. We can talk about them. No, we're not getting into that shit.
It might be the fucking episode, bro.
Nah. So.
I don't know, you guys. I have no comments.
Could you leave a
I
comment if you're still here?
have, like,
Just leave a comment. Just let me know if you're still rocking with us. And if you are, why?
What's that face? Dom?
Leave. No, thank you so much.
All right, okay, please go.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
no.
Cenat. Dude, you're fucking old wheezing laugh.
I'm just trying to get back on track. It's so funny.
So Cenat.
Yeah, so it's so crazy how we've seen people like KSI and Deji come from filming content in their bedrooms, kind of like you, to fighting people and doing all this crazy shit. And somebody that I think is literally on top of the world right now, and I think he's underappreciated, is Cenat. And
Underappreciated?
do you
Are
guys-
you stupid?
You don't think he's?
What
He's-
the fuck
bro,
are you
he's
talking
like
about,
a-
bro?
Okay, let's start that.
Do you
up.
not
Can we start
remember the
that up?
No.
riot that he started in New York just by saying, "Hey guys, I'm going to be around here"?
We've talked
And
about him
That's true.
like
hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands
That's
of
true.
people showed up.
You're right. Maybe I just need to appreciate him more. Nonetheless,
wow,
nonetheless,
deep, bro.
That's very deep, dude.
Good for you. Yeah.
Hey, you're peeling back layers over there, bud.
I feel like I'm really making emotional progress.
Okay.
No, so he's doing a stream right now, which is kind of controversial, but it's called the 7 Days in Prison stream, where he's in a real prison right now with celebrities and other influencers, and it's just them stuck. They're stuck in jail. What?
okay, so it's just them stuck in a room.
Just fucking why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because it's not like they're gonna get. I feel. Like, isn't the whole air
Well
about
said.
prison and the danger of it is because, I mean, unfortunately, you're in there with some other, questionable people. You don't know what's going to happen. You know if somebody's going to decide to just, I don't know, punch you in the face or, right?
Or
So
worse.
if you're just in a room by yourself
Well,
with
that could
other...
happen at a Halloween party. So.
Knew we
This
were
is
gonna
true,
go
this
there.
is true,
Knew we were
yeah.
gonna go there.
So if you're just in a cell with a bunch of other influencers, what's the point?
Well, I think they just wanted to experience what it's like to be in prison.
Hey, man, why?
Yeah. Let me call Kai and ask him. I don't know, but
But I
well,
just
no.
don't understand that.
I
I,
think
don't
it's-
get it. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the context of how they're spending the time is the most important part. Like, what if they're actually in there with criminals and they're
Right.
interacting and talking and
Right.
I feel like there's probably context.
There's
that's
no
important.
criminals. It's like him, NLE Choppa, and a bunch of other celebrities. But literally, they're just experiencing what it would like
Why
to
are
be
they
in prison.
promoting jail?
They're not. It's just
No.
interesting.
I
It's
think they're trying to show the world what it's like to be behind bars. Could you imagine being stuck in a room the size of this couch for the rest of your life? What would you do?
Yeah. No, I understand.
Not do a crime? I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I understand wanting to experience what it's like. Everybody's like, oh, I wonder what that's like. You always wonder what it's like. I get it. You want to show it. But I feel like it kind of, half of the experience rate is a little out the door if you're just chilling in a...
I don't even.
in a
It's not
4x4
about
with your
wanting
friends.
to. It's just so hard for people to even grasp that. It's so not relatable at all. So it's just something that's so different that it's like you're enamored by it. You're like drawn to it because you don't understand it. I don't understand what jail is like. I don't imagine myself going to jail. So watching somebody experience it for the first time, I'm like, okay, I could see the appeal of it.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that age where I hate everybody around me.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like when you guys talk about this shit, you're
How do we
like,
get
dude,
there?
have you ever thought about it? Like, don't you want to know what it like? And like, no, and I understand why old people are like, I
Bitter?
can't handle this fucking, I can't. Dude, this is what it is. Our society gets stupider and stupider. And I'm very, very, very based minimum stupid from where I grew up. So like, if I'm looking at you guys and you're stupid, what the fuck are the people that thought I was stupid are doing right now? They probably killed themselves, bro. What are you talking about, bro? No. If I ever walked in a room and my kids are like, hey, what are you doing? Well, we're just sitting here for hours watching this guy pretend he's in prison. I'm killing him. He has no business being alive. That
How
guy's
is
not
that
going to
any
do
different
anything
than
good for
like
society.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians? How's that any
Hey
different
man,
than reality
that's
TV?
not a good fucking equality. Like you shouldn't fucking be setting your standards up to be like, well, it's better than Kim Kardashian keeping up with the Kardashians. No! When I grew up, we didn't want to promote that shit, dude. We would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just sitting watching the girls talk?
Don't you like Jersey Shore?
Don't ever talk about this shit. Okay, by the way, you guys are probably wondering, why do you guys keep randomly cutting?
well, speaking of jail, Georgie, Joe, and I could have ended up in jail last night.
What did you do?
Damn.
Literally.
This is actually true.
You have my attention.
Yes.
We did a very big crime in Los Angeles.
We did.
But because there's such a high crime rate, we're like, we could probably get away with this.
Yeah, it won't be a big deal.
And we did. And it was a lot more exciting than I thought it'd be. Let me paint you a beautiful picture. In my garage, you'll see many bicycles. But my bicycles there's too much crap around it. So we did a garage sweep. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of trash.
A lot.
And I filled up my trashes. So I was like, gotta dump this somewhere. And for some reason, it's very hard to get rid of trash in Los Angeles, which is hilarious because you drive around it all the fucking time, right?
Maybe that's why it's all over the streets because there's no where do you put it? People put it on the street.
Mattresses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so we loaded up our trucks and we went behind like let's say it's a TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
You set it on fire.
No, we threw
That'd
it
be
in their
sick.
dumpster. And, bro, like, I'm throwing away. And this is so funny. My box, for some reason, had, like, weights in it. So the first box I throw in there,
Was
I'm
the
like,
loudest.
I go, bro, I'm holding it. I'm like, guys, let's be really quiet. Like, because you know how with your friends, you're like, oh, we're going to ditch this shit. But we're throwing it in the trash. We're not leaving it on the side of the street, right? So we're like, oh, those dishes. So I throw the box, and it goes boom, like a gunshot, bro.
Yeah.
And I literally froze. I'm like, oh, we have to get out of here. But they're like, just keep going, just keep going. And I'm like, oh,
We're
shit.
like,
all of a sudden,
Jesus.
they come out of the door like, hey, like that. And I was like, whoa. Like, they were like, hey, you can't fucking do that. And I was like, oh, shit. And then so I stopped like a good civilian. And then my friend, let's say his name
You already committed the crime, bro.
Joe.
I already
You
said
already
his
said
name.
his name earlier.
What's his name, did you say?
Joe.
So, yeah, we're going to go with Joe.
What's his last name?
Joe.
Jojo.
Jojo.
It's
Jojo.
Don't talk when you don't have a mic. We go through this all the time. Sorry about that. That's my sister. She's about to have 2 boots. So I'm gonna look.
That got her.
Anyway, so I'm throwing the strat, and then literally Joe just locks in eyes with me. By the way, his back is towards the guy that's yelling at us. He won't even look at him. He looks me dead in my eyes. He goes, "Fuck him, keep going." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay."
Damn.
So
And we're just
we're
like-
so by the way, in my mind, I'm like, I got $20 in my pocket. I was just gonna give the guy, be like, "Hey, bro, like this is for your trouble, right?" Bro,
No.
we jump in the car. This guy hits 100 miles an hour backwards. And maybe not actually 100, but it feels like it. And
Yeah.
he's hitting speed bumps. And there's only 2 seats, and we're 3 of us. Bro, my door isn't closed all the way because I didn't fully close it when we jumped in. So I'm like trying to not fall out of the car, cracking up at this TJ Maxx. We're taking off. The security guard chases us. We ditch him.
We
So
did.
yeah, we committed a crime yesterday.
And then now you're going to jail because you just admitted that you
And
got
now I'm going to be
You're a
with
felon.
Kai Cenat. That
Yeah.
was what we were
Live
trying to
stream.
promote you guys. We'll see you guys there.
Will you bring a camera with us?
Anyways, now that you guys know we did a crime,
Don't do what we did, but sometimes hard times call for hard to times. If you want to know what kind of person Georgie is, let me tell you.
Let's go.
This is probably like this story is the best picture to to paint out Georgie. So we're on a
I'm
bike
so
ride.
scared about this.
Yeah, you should be terrified right now.
No idea where this is going.
All right, so we love going on bike rides late at night, 11, 12 o'clock. There's usually no one like in the streets, so it's pretty empty. And we're across the street. We're like a few streets away from the house. And I'm biking a little away from Georgie. And I see him and he stopped in front of a man. There's a man by himself on the sidewalk, just by himself. And Georgie is literally, Georgie's the man. I'm Georgie.
I'm the man.
Okay? Georgie is this close to the man on his bike, just stopped, staring at him. So from afar, I'm like, oh, like, he must be having a conversation with this guy. Like, okay.
That's what I think.
I pull up. Not a word is being said to each other. Georgie just decided to be this close to him while staring at this man because this cute little old man had a little notebook opened up in front of him and like headphones in, and he was just dancing and singing to himself. And he had like a little workout outfit on, and he was just like dancing and singing to himself and reading from his little notebook, and he was kind of like all in his like little world. And Georgie's just this close on his bike, freaking just watching him for like a good like 5 minutes. Just
Did you
watching him.
guys make eye contact?
No, he
No.
never saw I was there.
This guy's just in his complete own world, like not even like this close.
He had headphones in. He was just like he was dancing. I would assume a Korean song. I don't know what he was saying because he was in a different language, but
The
he was
cutest
just
old man.
so happy and he was performing, and I just felt like I needed to watch him.
Yeah, I pull up and I'm like, Georgie, what are you doing? I'm like, why are you staring at him? That's rude. Like, why are you just sitting here staring at him? And he was like, I just wanted to admire him. I just wanted to take a moment and just watch him for a little while.
I know it sounds
Wow.
creepy, but like
I
to
was like,
really
"What?"
watch people in their element when they're not knowing that they're being watched, it's the best.
That can be. The glasses don't help the creepiness, but
He didn't have glasses
100%.
on at the time, but
yeah.
But mind you, it is like midnight in LA on a random street, and George is just staring at this man. But afterwards, we made a little loop, and then we came back around, and the man actually goes, "Hey, were you? I'm sorry I didn't say anything to you before." So maybe he like knew he was there. He just didn't want to talk to him because he was
Maybe
like
he was
in
just
his
in
zone.
performance mode. Oh fuck, he's watching.
Yeah.
Bro, no bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
He was the cutest man I've ever met in my life. He was just this
Adorable.
old Asian, cute little ball of love, and I just wanted to be. You know what it was, and we started to hang out and have a good time, and I found out that it was like my Nick Miller and what's the guy's name in the show?
I don't know what he calls him.
Oh, he doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy from Winston.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The old man
from
in
New
the
Girl.
park.
And I'm not trying to be stupid, bro. They
Yeah.
looked identical.
And
He was
had
my
trans
trans.
energy, yeah. Yeah, he drove away in his car, and Georgie looks at me and he goes, maybe.
I did not mean to say that.
that was an intentional.
Transmission,
Ta-da!
like a car.
To be
Understand.
transparent with you, that's not where I was going with it.
Put those glasses back
Okay. I love old people.
Dude, they're the best.
I don't understand how people could be rude or disrespectful to old people.
on. Oh, that breaks my heart more than
More
anything,
than anything.
dude.
Like people that rob old people, I'm like,
I know.
oh,
that's like-
videos and
Fucked
stuff.
up.
how could you even do that?
That'll ruin my day if I see a video like that. I'll just be in a shitty mood
Dude,
for
nothing,
the rest of the day.
Nothing is cuter than watching you be upset and itch on the other side of your head like that. You know, if
Nothing
I look
makes
at that,
me more-
that just ruins my day.
I forgot I was on video, to be honest.
Wait, if you're
Nothing
scratching
makes
this
me
side
more-
of your head, why don't you use this hand? Because it's like way
couldn't tell you.
closer.
Can I say something a little
beautiful.
weird?
You know, I've never really just like looked at Reeds.
See, that's the problem.
He kind of looks like a sexy chia pet.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
And what were you thinking about?
I don't know, but for some, because now I like my heart aches for the elderly. But for some reason, when I was younger, I don't know, old people made me feel really weird.
I think that's a kid thing. Same.
Like
I
it
didn't
made
like
me
old
feel
people as a kid.
Really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't have like a relationship with grandparents, but they made me feel real weird.
Yeah. Like you
I
just
don't
didn't
know.
understand them. Like it's like, what are you doing?
I couldn't explain it.
You know, when I see older people, you know what I see? I see the younger version of themselves. So like,
No.
I
You
see,
would.
I'm serious. And like, I think as I've gotten older, like I just turned 27 and I think I'm just starting to mature because as men, we mature late. And I think I'm just starting to see people differently. Right. And like
Yeah.
old people, like, bro, they've been through the fucking ringer. They've been through everything. And like, They have so much perspective. So I think if you guys are around old people, you should talk to them and you should ask them questions and you should get some
Facts.
fucking knowledge because they have it all. You know?
And it's like, and besides my weird,
They don't have
like,
it all. They don't got time. You know?
They got everything. except
I like you being
summertime.
on the back seat for this, and just occasionally just having a zinger and then going back.
They got it all except for good joints and.
Do you know what I'm incredibly excited for?
What?
Our live show that's happening next week.
Fuck.
11-9. Get your tickets. Link in
Wow.
description.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna
Are
be
you
amazing.
excited, George?
I know it doesn't look like I'm excited.
I don't even know if George is going to show up.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, he'll
That's,
be
like,
there.
that's
He'll
a
be
joke.
there.
No, no,
He'll
no,
be
no, no. Honest to God, the only reason I'm like pushing myself really hard is because I have a lot going into that show. I'm very excited about it. And all joking aside, for this actual episode of the podcast, it is very tough for me to just get it going. But I'm trying my best, and I promise next week I'm going to be even sharper and faster and wiser. But for the show, it's going to be a week from right now, from the day that it's uploaded. Please come, bring your family. Tickets are actually, they're almost out. So
November 9th,
yeah. If
Brea
you haven't
Improv.
bought it, immediately get it now because it might be done for the first show ever. I'm going to be opening up with some stand up. We might even have some stand-up comedians coming, but mostly it's just the podcast. It's like a live show of the podcast, except for the comment section is going to actually be live, right? So you guys are going to have mics. You're going to talk back.
Stop cutting her off.
Yeah. I'll be like, who the fuck said that? Get him out.
Jesse's gonna be in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast, dude, and I can't wait to show you guys how it turned out.
That's going to be so cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
George, you have a lot of family coming. How does it make you feel?
I'm fucking nervous.
I know.
I didn't think I literally didn't even invite them.
Really? Well, yeah, but as soon as you post that up, it's like, of course.
See, I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it.
Ew.
Did they tell you, like, did they send you a screenshot of, like, a plane ticket being bought
Not
or
even
something?
Airbnbs, fucking like
jeez.
they just did the whole 9 yards. And I hate performing in front of family members, bro.
It all rides on this, bro.
And it might be the first and last show, so get your tickets. Link in the description.
Taylor Swift becomes a billionaire.
No,
Jake Paul versus Canelo. Will it
No.
ever happen? Old
No.
woman skydiving.
no. In honor of Halloween, the pagan holiday that you guys celebrate, worshiping Satan, we have a horror story about a dating app. Ladies, be very cautious on these dating apps that you're on. Because when you enter these men's houses, they're strangers. And if you've watched Netflix, there are stranger things that happen. Jessica, please.
Okay, so
Thank you.
this girl met this gentleman online.
Which dating app? We got to burn it down. I'm just kidding. Don't even
No,
say
no,
it.
actually, I don't want to say because I don't have the link in front of me right now, so I don't want to quote anything like specific.
Amazing. Tinder.
So she meets this gentleman on the app. They talk for like weeks, so it's not like just this. I'm gonna just meet him randomly. They meet finally for the first time. I don't know if it's the first time or the second time, but they end up making out. Right? They have a great time together. They end up making out.
Hey, use the mic.
That's hot.
I'm using it. Can you guys hear me?
It just
Yeah.
goes like this. I wish there was a camera on her, but she was like this.
So basically, what happened? A couple days in, she wakes up and she's seeing this rash around her face.
And
Now-
pause. Now, you probably think it's the same rash that you have. No, that's herpes.
Pause. Also, may not be herpes. It may be because guys' beards irritate girls' skins, and so when they make out with people with beards, we break out. It's normal. So
Yeah,
she's
but-
not thinking much of it, right? So she washes her face. But a couple days, it starts getting worse. She's like, this is just a little weird. I'm going to go to the doctors. She goes to the doctors. I don't know if it was a regular doctor, like a family physician or a dermatologist. Either way, they take, like, not so much a biopsy, but they take a
Swab.
Yeah.
swab of it. Thank you. And they do the testing, and they basically come back, and they're like, we need to know, like, what you've been doing the past couple of days, if you've been in contact with anyone. And then they specifically asked if you've slept with someone or, made out with someone specific. She's like, actually, I was just on a date a couple of days ago. He's like, we need to know who that person is. And at first, she's like, first of all, I don't want to, like, give anyone's, like, private information away. And he goes, you don't understand. He's like, we need to know the rash on your face is not a normal rash that someone can just get. And she's like, I don't get what you mean. She goes, that rash on your face comes basically from cannibalism. from
Oh
someone.
my God.
Yeah, from someone
Yo.
eating other flesh, human flesh. And she's like, "Are you joking?" So she gives the information of the guy, the number. They end up calling the cops. They end up going to this person's house. After doing further searching of the house, they actually find bodies that he has been chewing and eating on.
Chewing and eating.
Yeah.
What a word to say after finding bodies.
What do you mean? She made out with him, and whatever was in his mouth
Oh my God! Stop!
on her face. You guys, let's just really take a step
damn!
back.
So he was straight up munching and
Smashing.
munching.
Oh God, can you?
Yeah.
He had human body parts in his pocket on the date. He was just like,
What if he
the
was getting
fuck?
arrested and he looked at her and he goes, "You thought I was feeling you?"
You guys, the worst part is this is not the first time I've heard something like that.
I know this is actually the second story that Jessica has told me that's very similar to this.
Wait, have we talked about that story yet or no?
I don't think so.
"This is
Yes.
exactly why I don't go on dates with people, because people are fucking weird, bro."
Yeah. That's the reason why you're not going on dates.
Bro. Well, I mean, you think about it, right? Like making out's kind of like you're like saliva. Like, would you eat my?
What
Would
the
you eat
fuck?
my
Where were you
ass?
going with that? Where were you going with that?
Hey, bro, look at me. Would you eat my ass?
Well, there's okay. Yeah, it depends.
No, seriously.
No, I'm just kidding. Would you? Well, you have a girlfriend, so I can't even use you. You have a girlfriend too. Fuck.
Sorry, bro. Guess you're all
Well,
alone
just
on this
talk
one.
to the old me.
Okay.
Talk to the
No,
old
it's
me.
like if there was a hot guy, right? I'm gonna use you. If there was a hot girl, I'm sorry, Shauna.
Guys, that's fine.
This is to old Georgie. If there was a hot girl here, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Yo, swallow my spit," and then she goes like, "Open your mouth," and you just like, would you swallow her spit for 10 minutes?
What the?
Would
10
you
minutes?
swallow
That's what-
his
that's-
spit for-
You don't sound like somebody
That's what
ever-
making out is. So making out is
How do
fucking
you
gross.
make out? That's what I want to know.
You want to see?
What the fuck? What? Hey,
Will you
hey,
swallow-
What?
We swallow my spit for 10
What?
minutes.
What was that? 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 No. What was that? What was that?
What's happening?
What
Are
was
you
that?
broken?
Do you look at me and be like, "Oh, you have a girlfriend," and then he starts and goes, "Oh, you have a girlfriend." Looks at my sister to almost say this nonsense, and then he goes, "Oh, I probably shouldn't say that." And then he looked at me, and then he had the audacity to be like, "Would you swallow somebody's spit for 10 minutes?"
He's like, no.
What
He's like,
dates are you on, DaVinci? Where are you dating? Who dates like that?
oh my gosh, bro.
You know who David reminds me of?
The guy who fucking eats people and then goes on dates.
Yeah. What was that? What's going on? Right?
A hair.
Oh, okay.
This has got
My-
to be the most bizarre podcast.
It's a spooky one. It's the Halloween edition.
It is.
Okay, so next story, right? Okay,
So
check
now
this
we
out.
know
What else
how
we got?
the Vidge makes out.
So we got another dude. What fucking?
That's
if I ever meet any
crazy.
person that he
No.
dates,
Just
I'm gonna
spitting.
ask you. I'm like, dude, does he spit in
I'm
your
a
mouth for
good-
10 minutes?
You just spit back and forth. He's like, and then and then the girl's like, that's just that.
He's just spitting across it down. No, I'm
That's you
great.
spitting game. Thank you.
No,
All
I'm
right,
a
so
great
we're
kisser.
we're in Russia. I don't know the exact. This is the story that I've heard. I've heard this from somebody else that knows the person.
Yes.
Okay, just the FYI. I've never met the girl, but this has been told in great detail with tears in the eyes. So I felt it.
Yeah,
Here we
man.
go.
Ew.
The girls in Russia were their friends. There's a girl in Russia. She's with her friends. She's out at the club. The DJ's bumping. Across the floor, she sees a nice guy, leather jacket, slick hair back, maybe even has glasses on, smiles at her. Bing! Attractive dude. So what does she do? She dances near him. Chemistry's going crazy. They're going back and forth with conversations and with hips. Turns her around. What are you doing after this? I'm with my girls tonight. He goes, what are you doing after that?
Where did he get
She
this
goes,
energy from?
I think we should hang out. And he goes, here's my number. Come to my place after. Ditch your friends. Now the girls go back to the house, and the girl's like, "Oh my god, are you seriously going to a stranger's house?" And the girl's like, "Girl, that's crazy." And the girl's like, "Yeah, but he's hot, and I'm trying to get laid tonight." And the girl's like, "Okay, I got an idea. Here's the key to the room. If you need to leave, just say, 'Oh my god, my girls are stuck. Here's my key. I gotta go open the door for them.'" That's my escape clause. Perfect. Now she calls the guy. "Hello. Hey, where you at?" "My house. Here's the address. Come over."
Don't go there.
So he goes to the address of the house. This is where things started to get a little creepy. They're having a great time. And he goes, which every guy's done this, so I don't want to hear any fucking judgment. But at the night, he goes, "Come on, let's unwind. Let me give you a massage." Right?
Brings the oil out, you know?
You know what I'm talking about, girl. Don't act like that card didn't get played with you. So he's massaging her, right? With some lotion, and something in her heart was like, you know what? I think I need to leave. Like something in my heart's telling me I should go. And he just keeps massaging her arms now with that lotion. He's like pulling in. He's like just massaging her. And he starts kissing her. And he's like, goes up to the neck, and then she's just like, "I don't know if oh, I have my friend's keys. I gotta go." He's like, "No, come on, stay for breakfast." He goes, it's like almost the morning time. He goes, "Well, we have breakfast together, then you could hang out afterwards." And she's like, "No, I gotta leave." So she leaves, goes home. Right? Because they're like,
Close one.
This is a close one.
She
Yeah.
got the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
She gets there, and she's telling her girlfriends, and after she tells her girlfriend, she goes, "Oh, I gotta shower. I gotta get this shit off me because I just feel gross. I feel like something weird was happening." She showers. The next day, she has like a rash on her neck and on her arm. And she's like, "That's kind of weird." Goes back to the States. Exactly. You get to the States, the rash gets worse. So she goes to the doctor. The doctor runs a test on her. And they look at her in the face and they go, "Do you have any family members that we could have come here to the office?" And she's like, "Oh my God, why?" She goes, "Honey, we'd love to give you the information, but from the state of where it's at, we need a loved one with you."
It's not good.
It's not good.
Terrible.
The loved one comes. They open the door. What happened? They go, "The seams that the lotion that gentleman put on you is the lotion that cannibals put on bodies to decay the skin
Oh.
so it's easier for you to eat." She was the breakfast that he wanted.
Is this a real fucking story?
Could you believe the audacity that this guy foreshadowed
Yeah.
what was going to happen? He said, "No," he goes, "Don't leave, stay for breakfast." He didn't do that part, but when I hear the
It's cool.
story,
It'd be cool if he did, though. It'd
Right?
be cool if he did, yeah.
yeah. So I don't know if that story is like 100% legitimate.
Where did you hear that?
Jessica.
I feel
not
like you
done?
just made that shit up.
Oh yeah. So so the story continues. Anyways,
Okay.
so the father gets fucking pissed. He goes,
As one would.
I'd be upset.
Who is going to eat my daughter? Nasty, you nasty, dude. But for real, who was going to eat my daughter?
seriously.
And so they called the police, and this idiot gave her his address and a phone number. So the police showed up. Motherfucker had dead bodies in his backyard buried. Bones. Like this. Buried them. Yeah, that's the story.
Damn.
Yeah.
Isn't that absolutely nutty,
Russia,
buddy,
huh?
just crazy?
Yeah, Russia, bro. Comment down below if you ever wanted to eat somebody.
And honestly, like,
I'm just kidding.
but like, let's be real. If you were gonna eat somebody, like, what part of the body would you eat?
I'm not answering that.
See,
Give me a second, give me a
So,
second.
like, the signs of you even wanting to know that.
Yeah.
I
brings you?
feel like this section here, because it'd be closer to like a chicken wing, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like kind of like the calf area because it's like a nice.
Okay, I got a
Oh, 'cause
question.
it's kind of
I got a
fatty.
question, a real question.
Yeah.
You guys are in a cave,
Okay.
all right? You guys get trapped.
Fuck.
Okay.
Who's there?
Belle, Reed, Davidge, Jessica.
Well,
Jessica.
Jess said, I'm first to go.
Jessica goes out behind the camera. She goes, I'm the first to go. Okay, no.
Why aren't you there?
Hold on, because I don't want to be in this situation.
That's not fair.
Okay. One of you guys die. You guys pick who died. Which one dies?
I'm out.
You died?
Dunzo, yeah.
Okay, Deji dies. Now it's Reed, Jessica, and Belle. It's been 4 days. No food. But you guys, for some reason, can have a fire there
Okay.
in a cave. All right?
Yeah, perfect for roasting meat.
Do you guys eat Deji to survive? Yes or no?
No.
No, wait, hold on. Think about it.
Listen,
What,
this
I'm
is
not-
my take.
I'm not edible?
Well, she's
Or what?
vegetarian, so that's like,
Yeah, I won't even eat
I find
a
it
cow.
so fascinating that Deji got offended by that.
No, like, you fucking eat me. Like
he-
I'm actually quite offended that you guys wouldn't eat me.
I didn't.
It's
I
nothing
didn't
about
say anything
you.
yet.
I wouldn't eat him.
I haven't made my
I wouldn't
That
eat
has to
him.
be in the intro, right? Like
Yeah.
just him
Yeah.
randomly being like, "Eat me," like you have to eat me, bro.
No thanks. no.
Is it my... What is it?
Okay, hold on. Let's switch.
Okay.
Belle dies.
Okay.
Do you eat Belle?
Yeah.
You answer that too quick.
You want to eat me?
I haven't made my
No
mind up.
disrespect.
I
You
don't
gotta
think I-
make- you
no,
got-
I'm not answering that.
You gotta survive. So I get it.
Yeah.
Can't do that. No, I mean,
I
I
do
get it.
Belle
That's,
would
that's
You need a
a,
human being to survive.
Yes, bro. Yes.
He
yes.
beats you up. You're not eating my girlfriend.
Nah, like...
No one eats my girlfriend.
Well, I can't eat my client's girlfriend, so I probably just kill Reed and then eat Reed.
You
Oh,
killed.
wow,
She's
you
already dead, bro. What the fuck?
No, but I
No.
want to get fired.
if I
There's a dead body right there. You're not gonna eat that. You're gonna get killed.
Do you have
We're
an
gonna make
idea
a lot of
how
money.
She
uncomfortable-
just died too. Like her meat is still fresh. Like it's not even cold.
Would you eat me?
Yeah.
Dude, honest to God, dude, do you think we would turn on each other if like shit
Well,
hit the
also,
fan?
I think eating meat like makes you go crazy too. Like there's some chemicals or something. If you consume
Sure, if-
human flesh, it like makes your brain go even crazier. Like
I bet because you're not supposed to. I just think, like, listen, if
Are
I
you
was
are
dead
you not supposed to?
and-
Because like think
no,
about
chemically, it's like no, it's really bad for you.
it. Okay, just making sure.
So don't.
Just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I think like if I was dead and you guys wanted to survive and you wanted to eat me, by all means, I totally understand. Like I would want you guys to survive and have a beautiful life.
That's
100%.
real.
Okay, that's the
real.
intro.
But if I was dying of hunger
Yeah.
and somebody was dead in front of me, I honestly, truly, I think I would do anything and everything in my power to survive. 100%. I would do whatever it takes. But to come down to eating a person,
cut an arm
I
off?
wouldn't want to die and, God willing, go to heaven and be like, oh yeah, like I ate someone. You know what I mean? Like I would just rather than die at that
Question.
point without having
You think you're
a
going
Would
to
human
God
heaven?
inside of
understand?
me.
Would God be like, I get it, bro. You had to do what you
I
had
think
to do.
circumstances. I don't know. I wouldn't be
No.
able to because I don't think I could actually do it. Like even if I was about to die, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
You'd probably throw up.
I think if you
Yeah.
had like some hot dog bones or something where you could like kind of
Oh,
yeah,
dude, I
some
really just got
sourdough.
nauseous from that.
Yeah, some mayonnaise.
make like a human leg hot dog or
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
Because we have
I'd probably
buns
braise
and
it.
mayo, but we gotta eat a human.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat a human than eat mayo any day.
I had this week. I had a road rage, and I was just like really upset. And I was driving, and this person just turned into me, almost smacked me, and I was so mad. And I just like pulled up next to them, and it was just this old person, and they were looking straight. And like, bro, immediately I shut down. As soon as I see an urban place, I'm like, it's okay, it's your road.
Dude, I got cussed out by an old lady, and she was the one who was in the wrong. I was driving like straight down like this way, and she was making like a really big left into, going back this way. And she literally, like, it's ongoing traffic. Everybody, we're going fast.
Yeah.
And she just gets to here and literally slows down. I had to slam on my brakes. I would have
What the-
T-boned her really badly. And then she pulls up like this, and I didn't know it was an old lady. And I'm like, what the? I'm like honking. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And I pull up and I stop next to her, and she looks at me, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, shut up, you fucking bitch. Like you guys, I swear. She's like
Jesus
in her
Christ.
late 80s holding a cigarette, smoking. She's like, shut up, you fucking bitch. And I'm like, ma'am, you have
Can
to
you stay
be.
as that character? Can you just keep acting as that character for a
That's
bit?
hilarious.
No, I was like, oh my gosh. And I pulled up next to her, I pulled out my window, and I was like, ma'am, you need to be careful. I almost T-boned you. That would have been really bad. Like,
You would have been fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you
she
need
would've
to be
been.
careful. And she's just as like, still like, I should be the one who's mad. I should be the one who's mad. And she's like, shut up, you bitch. Shut up, whore. Get out of here. And I'm like, you do not need to be yelling at me like this. You need to be careful. And I just was like so mad. I was like, you be safe. And she's
By
like,
the way, I was on
"Shut
speaker
up,
for all of
bitch."
this. Literally play by play how she
No
sang it.
way.
Yeah, play by play. I was dying of laughter,
That's
bro.
so.
She's like, the audacity. Bro, one time we were at this this convenience store right next door, and Belle was like backing out, and this old man was like driving, right? And she was like, oh, what the heck? And then I heard the guy go, like with attitude, said some shit to her. And I was like, nah, but like for me, it's like, I don't care if you say something to me, but you're not talking to my girl like that. So I got out of the car to smack the shit out of him. So I get out of the car, and then I see he's an old man. So I was like, and by the way, this is where I love this man, right? Because I walked around like this, kind of like, you know, you have that face where you're like, yo, I'm looking for the smoke, right? So I came around the corner like this, and he saw that I had that face, and he doubled down. He looked at me and goes, what? Like that. This old man, what? And I
How
was
old do you
just
think he was?
not even exaggerating, over 70.
Oh shit.
Not
What
even
a
exaggerating,
dog.
right? Jessica's going to die for this, because do you know who I'm talking about? Oh, you're gonna love this. So I look at him, and bro, he reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa passed away like a few years ago, and I remember how he used to look when he was angry, bro. And bro, like no bullshit, he's looking at me angry, and I would just smile at him because I felt like I was just with my grandpa again. And so
He
I
must
looked-
have been so confused.
so confused. No, but he looked at me, smiled, and I just immediately loved him so much that I was like, I'm sorry, it's her fault, like that. Like, just put the blame on her immediately. I was like, I'm so sorry, it's her
Switched
fault.
up on your girl real quick.
Bro, he
I still
looked at
look-
me, he goes, Psh, women. Like that. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. He goes, women. And I doubled down with
didn't.
him.
You
I doubled
didn't.
down to him. I was like,
Stop.
she shouldn't drive. She shouldn't drive. Like that. Belle looked at me and she goes, how could you do that? I go, what do you want me to do? Beat up a man who could barely walk? Listen to this.
No, when I was outside of the car, I still looked at him and I was like, what?
So get this. We had no idea, but this old man is our next door neighbor.
Yeah.
And he passes by every single day.
Imagine you beat the
Hello,
shit out of him.
friend. Hello, family.
Yeah.
Hello, family. Like that. Nicest old man. I know what that son of a bitch looks like when he's angry. And he has no idea. He probably forgot about me at all. He probably forgets about his day. But like for me, like he literally is like blank. He sees us, fresh new faces. But he remembers Jessica. Loves Jessica. He walks with his wife and he goes, this is my queen. So now every day he talks to Jessica about his queen. Jessica, did he give you a gift once?
Damn.
He gave you flowers.
That's
Cheating
sweet.
on his
So
queen.
cute.
Wow.
What if he looked at you, Jesse? He's like, you want to share spit for 10 minutes?
Would you do it? You sucking that spit?
Sucking.
Sorry.
The bitch, go home.
Guys, I'd like to thank you and apologize to you all in one. I'm so sorry about today's episode. It's a Halloween day. It's kind of weird. Something with the moon. Also, if you ever want to do better in life, do better.
Did you just blame this episode on the moon?
Sometimes, the balance
mo-
of things,
solar
they're
eclipse.
off and it throws us off.
Or no, retrograde. Mercury is retrograde.
Yeah.
It's
It's always in retrograde. Don't you guys ever always hear that? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's in retrograde. It's always in retrograde. I hear,
I don't
See
know.
ya.